Hi, this is Jazz Rignall, and today we're playing One Hit Wonders Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. Although we're not actually playing One Hit Wonders, we're playing One Life Wonder. Since you get hit quite a lot in this game, we thought it would make for a rather short experience if we just went for one hit. I've had a couple of practice runs of this game. Actually, I didn't do too well, but I don't remember playing this back in the day. I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think it was released in the UK. If it was, I don't remember actually ever seeing it. That was the problem of living in the UK. There really was a pretty poor selection of NES games released over the years. It wasn't that much of a focus. Europe wasn't really a huge focus for Nintendo, so we didn't get all the games that came out, just a little selection. Which was always frustrating. I'd come to the US, go to CES, which was the E3 of its day, and I'd see all these great games, and then I wouldn't be able to play any of them because they would never actually come out. I do remember playing Double Dragon though. I played that a lot, and, definitely in the arcades, and also on, I think I played that on Genesis if memory serves me correctly, and I think there was definitely a Game Boy Double Dragon game that I played and reviewed a long time ago. Not this version. This is quite fun. It's a bit clunky and obviously, as you can see, quite flickery. It's more of a button masher than anything else. Alright, boss music. I'm not doing so well here. Am I gonna get beaten by this damn boss? Nope. I'm gonna win. Hooray! Yeah, jumping in this game is slightly awkward. You have to press B and A at the same time, which isn't that good of a mechanic. Well, this is as far as I've got on my practice runs. I don't quite know how to beat these guys. I do a good job in kicking my ass. I think this is going to be the end of my run here. Yep, that's it. Life over. Well, thank you for watching my terrible run, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next One Hit Wonders. Take it easy.
Everybody, Nadia Oxford here, and we are playing Double Dragon 2, The Revengeing, for our one-hit wonder this week. Of course, as you should know by now, Double Dragon 2 for the NES is the greatest 8-bit brawler of our time, and I will defend this to the death. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, mind you. In fact, I had to do quite a bit of practicing to kind of get my muscle memory all oiled up again. One thing I forgot about is that the buttons change according to which direction you're facing, and for someone like me who mixes up right and left a lot, that's kind of a nightmare. See what I mean? But Justice doesn't know left from right, so we're gonna have to do our best here. I do remember how to elbow smash, though. I guess that's what's really important. Oh. A little late to the party, these guys are. Them and their really rad 80s crew cuts. Please excuse my microphone, by the way. I have to use a crummy substitute because my good one decided to die on me. Ooh, that was really neat. I've never done that before. Oh. Unfortunately, your weapons kind of magically disappear under certain circumstances. They just kind of take off. They're like, no, you know what? I don't want any part of the street brawl. I do not appreciate this hooliganism, so I'm going to fade into hammer space. Hey, look, I have a knife. Oh, I just got a knife to the back of the head. When the finger points up, that means you go up. It's a little pro tip from me to you. It occurs to me, were those guys references to Hawk and Animal from wrestling? Spiky outfishes kind of make me wonder. Batter up. Now we fight Krang. Ooh, got me in the tummy. Won't be eating lunch. Yeah, I'm doing kind of badly on this. There we are. But he's gonna give me a fake out. There, that's him dead for real, and I'm gonna steal his mask. Aw. Go for Brok. I know that's supposed to be like two different statements there, like, they're getting away in the chopper, you'll never make it. Like, I'm sure, like, Billy is saying the first thing, and maybe the enemies are saying the second one, but, like, since the quotations are kind of screwed up, it looks like the brothers are saying it to each other, which is, like, kind of mean. They're getting away in that chopper. We'll never make it. Not gonna bother. Kick to the groin. Now we are going to just kind of do like this. Yeah. Because they're shooting dots at us. 8-bit dots. Deadly. Uh-oh. There's a grenade. Oh, I'm not holding it anymore anyway. When I was a kid, my brother and I used to call these guys Frankensteins. Sure had the endurance. It'd take a while to go down. Helicopter just peacing out. I ain't having none of that. I'm a giant 50-ton death machine, but you know what? I can't compete with Billy's fists. None of us can, Helicopter. None of us can. Now, this is a tricky boss. In fact, I might die here. Oh, I have some goons to take out still first. There we are. Oh, that was a nice uppercut. And another one. Might do this after all. If I can stop throwing ninja stars at me for 5 seconds, that'd be really cool. There we are. No, Helicopter, come back. G-R-A-S-P. What does that spell? Grasp. Gotta love that descriptor. The chopper escaped into the neon-filled night. I really approve of that. Very 80s and very Japanese at the same time, but in a really compelling way. Oh, so long. Yeah, this is like a really clever gameplay mechanic they have going on here. When the door opens, it can suck you out, but it can also suck out your enemies. So everyone has to kind of play carefully in this area. In fact, yeah, let's see if I can get a Bobo to take a flight, because I really, really hate fighting this guy. Go on, go on. Oh, you marshmallow muscled so-and-so. There, that should take care of you. Oh, almost took care of me. It's helpful when he throws me over his shoulder because I'm used to fighting on the other side. Oh, that was very close. That could have killed both of us, but we did alright. Mysterious Island. Oh yeah, just to explain the rules, a little late for that, but probably figured it out. But it goes up to, my run ends if the first time I die. Which will probably be when we get to the platforming areas, because there's one thing I can say about Double Dragon, it's that they really shove a lot of unnecessary platforming in your face. And it's like when all you have is a really clumsy jump, there's really no reason to have platforming. It was terrible in the first game. Oh, just like that. I can't believe I did that. Oh, yes, I can. It's too early for this, I guess. Alright, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me, except I kind of dunked Billy Lee in the drink here, so I hope you had fun. Before that really, really pathetic ending. Take care.
Hello everybody, this is Bob Mackie, USgamer Senior Editor, here for another installment of One Hit Wonders, the fabulous video series we do every week. And today I'll be playing Double Dragon 2, seeing how far I can get in one single life, so wish me luck as I play through this game. I've played through several times before in the past. I love this game a lot, it's got a lot of cool set pieces, the fighting is great. I think it is kind of the best Double Dragon on a console And maybe the best Double Dragon period. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the arcade ones for some reason. They just don't feel as polished or as fair. But they are, you know, arcade games of a certain era. So, you know, that's just, you take what you get. So yeah, this one has a bizarre post-apocalyptic storyline that I don't quite understand. And as always, the Double Dragon games have to open with a threat of violence against women. Although she's not getting punched in the gut this time, I guess. So let's start off by beating some ass here in this game. It has a very kind of unique control scheme in that one button always attacks to the left and one button always attacks to the right. And so it's all about which way you're facing. You'll always kick behind you, you'll always punch in front of you. So just to make sure to hit the attack button, that's the direction in which you wish to attack. It was a very smart way of using two buttons on a controller, adding a little more life to what could have been a very super simple basic game. And yeah, this is like a fantastic game. I love it. There's a lot of versatility. These guys have a lot of great moves that you might not realize immediately, like that uppercut. If you land and hit the punch button right afterwards, you do a great uppercut move. That's super useful. It's a little hard to pull off, but it's very powerful. And luckily this game, well, maybe not luckily, because in Double Dragon 1, the game had a ton of bugs. You could scroll bosses off the screen, scroll enemies off the screen. Like, I think every level had a unique and terrible bug that obviously was never fixed, because these are the NES days. What are you going to do, release a patch for your cartridge? Of course not. But yeah, that game, I just remembered, even as a kid, I was astounded, like, wow, you can break a video game? Wow, I guess I never knew. But yeah, that was one of the most fun games to break. Just like, hey, I don't feel like fighting this boss. I'll see you later. There we go. See, that's what the uppercut is good for. If you're just getting up, you can totally surprise people. And that's something that will come in handy because guys like to stun lock you when you get up. And that guy can take a few knives to the face. He ain't pretty no more. So yeah, I'm not really seeing the post-apocalypse here. I think these guys are all just like, they either fell out of the Warriors or like a nearby punk club just let out. And it is just based on how my brain connects like the whole punk Final Fight Double Dragon enemies. Whenever I see people like that in real life, I feel like, am I gonna have to fight them? Am I gonna see a health bar soon? Because I live in Berkeley. We have some punks here still, believe it or not. They still exist. But they all do look like Final Fight characters. And here's our buddy, maybe like Future Abobo, Mecha Abobo. Luckily in the future, all conveyor belts have been outlawed, so his people are finally safe from their menace. Because, God, if you don't remember, that was the good way of killing Abobo in Double Dragon 1. Just tricking him onto the escalator, not escalator, sorry, conveyor belt. And letting him destroy himself through sheer hubris. And I think he did it, I wasn't paying attention, but he has this really lame teleport move in which he teleports to the same spot he teleported from. Like that. Well, in that case, he teleported away, but what a weird way to end a boss fight. He kind of rage quit. Go for Brok, everybody, but make sure you spell it right. Alright, so, spoilers, I did die in my first playthrough because, it's easy to make this jump and then have the guy immediately just punch you into this pit, so, I'm gonna do this again, and if it fails, then this is gonna be game over for me, but, it's a real cheap way to die in this section, so you gotta make sure you, really gotta make sure you knock these guys down so they can't get you. Platforming in Double Dragon has never been a good idea, although it is way better in this game than it was in Double Dragon 1. I mean, I think I always gave up on Double Dragon 1 on level 3 because I was like, yeah, I'm not making all these jumps in this cave. You do it, not me. So yeah, more climbing. Hopefully we'll get to the helicopter. I love the helicopter section, and I believe, yep. Well, that was my one-hit wonder run, everybody. Thanks. I completely forgot that I was going to be fired at with a machine gun. So, Hopefully, no one else fell victim to that trap because I didn't play up to this part during practice. So yeah, that's a real cheap hit, Double Dragon 2, but I'll get you next time. Anyhow, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you later.
Hey everybody, Cat Bailey here, and today I'm doing my one-hit wonder run of Double Dragon 2: The Revenge for the NES. I'm gonna see how far I can get without dying. So, Double Dragon 2, of course, the sequel to the classic brawler from, I don't know, it's an arcade brawler. I only ever got as far as, I don't know, the first level in the arcade game, but I owned Double Dragon 2 for the NES, and I got pretty far in it. I think I got as far as the Shadow Mansion, so I don't know, so I was doing a test run earlier, and I was actually kind of surprised by the fact that it was a little easier than I was anticipating. It's a little bit of a weird game though, because so depending on which direction you face, the buttons change. It's kind of a classic example of, see, I was kicking the wrong way because I wasn't sure what button to press at that moment. If you're facing to the left, you want to hit B, and if you're facing to the right, you want to press A. And the kick buttons reverse as well, and it can get a little confusing in that light, but once you get used to it, it's maybe kind of okay. And you press both buttons to jump, so that's fun. And there's secret moves, so watch, if I can also do that. They're secret moves. So if you land and jump, or if you land and punch, you'll do an uppercut. You kind of gotta do it out of the crouch. And then let's see. And then you can also do a spin kick, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that one. Anyway, the first level's pretty easy, all things considered, so that's why I feel kind of okay just messing around. Believe it or not, the toughest thing about this game is probably the platforming. For some reason, Acclaim saw fit to put some really awkward platforming in this game. And in fact, if I recall correctly, that's a good part of the reason that I couldn't really beat the Shadow Mansion back in the day was because I was just getting wrecked by the platforming. I would just, it takes some really precise jumps to be able to beat it, and I was never able to do that. Alright, we're gonna get to our first boss now. Our bear here. A little bit of bondage going on. Look, he's into the leather scene, all right? Don't judge. And also, he can do that. Why can he do that? I don't know. Oh, and I just did the uppercut. That was kind of awesome. Is he dead? Oh yeah, there you go. Psh, boom. Stuff dies pretty fast in this game. They're escaping in that chopper. Go for Brok, spelled B-R-O-A-K. Mission 2 at the helicopter. So, I think this is probably a sneaky thing. I'm wondering if any of my colleagues die on that part. Because if you're not timing it right, you can actually die. And, like I said, it's not obvious how to jump. So, you have to look up the controls. It's kind of a weird game. Oh, this is also tricky, see? Yeah, it's kind of... I get really stressed out every time I come up on a jump. But I like this music. Oh, that's so cheap. No real way to avoid that. I have to remember that B for left, A for right. Luckily, the enemies will mostly just stand there. You just have to make sure that you have to make sure that you don't do that. There you go. These levels are surprisingly short. Oh, see. See, like, you don't play this game for a long time, and you just aren't used to the controls anymore. And one thing, it's good to jump. It's definitely good to jump in this game, because you will... Whoops, okay. So, we have our ninjas here. Oh, I just took one out. These jump kicks are really good in NES brawlers. If you've ever played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, jump kicks will get you through that entire game. Alright, level 3. This game, like, isn't very similar to the arcade game. The arcade game didn't have any brawling. Grasp, spelled Grasp. I love these 80s action movie like cutscenes. They're really great. Alright, so I'm actually in the arcade, in the helicopter now. And you have to be careful because the door will open and you can get sucked out. I seem to recall this is kind of where the game gets a little harder. See, that guy just totally got sucked out. See, I keep hitting the wrong button. Like, I've just... The fact that the buttons aren't the same, no matter what, like, just completely screws with me. Take that. Oh boy. Oh wow, shoot. Oh, that was easy. Oh, there's another one. See, I think he'll like toss you out the door if you're not careful. Yeah, there you go. Did he come back? Nope. Okay. A mysterious island, level 4, undersea base. Ow. Ow. You're not allowed to do that, man. It's not cool. It is pretty cool to be able to kick backward, though. I will say that. By NES standards, not a very good looking game. It's just okay. Just okay. I mean, not, you know, the worst that the system has to offer, and I've certainly played much worse platformer slash brawler things. Oh, I think I remember this part. It's been a long time since I've played this game. As I already said. I think I was maybe 8 when I last played this game. Oh, I think if you jump into those spikes, you die. I could be wrong. So I guess we'll find out in a second. I remember dying here a lot. Oh, spikes. Yeah, here. Okay. Yeah. Whoops. I'm kind of wondering if this is like all muscle memory right here. Ow! Okay, I didn't die. But that did hurt. Whee! Kind of mean for them to take away your ability to jump. Ah! There we go. I don't think I'm going to make it through this level. Without dying, at least. Okay. Oh! Ow. Alright, it's still alive. Oh. Oh, good. Alright, this is, I think, where I die. Yep, there we go. That's such BS. I wonder if I can make it across here. There we go. Ah! I made it, but that's still crap. Oh! Oh, I just had to make it across and I would... Oh. Well, there you go. I made it to the Forest of Death. But, alright. Anyway, I've been Cat Bailey. This has been my one-hit wonder run. I died on one of the BS leaping parts, but so it goes. I got pretty far for one run where I didn't really practice. So thanks for everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.